everyone, Firstborn 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here on your Thursday afternoon. It's been kind of a gloomy day. We've got some showers on radar right now, and it's going to kind of be a, rainy, kind of wet weather pattern over the next couple of days. However, the good news is that we're not expecting really any severe weather with this batch. All the severe weather is likely going to be down towards our southeast, towards the boot heel, and the literal southeastern part of the United States. So as we get going over the next couple of days, expect to see rain around. May probably want to grab your rain jacket, your boots, your umbrella out of the closet because we are going to need it over, at least specifically tomorrow. So some spotty rain is out there today. So just know that there's the chance for a spotty shower as we go through the remainder of the day. And overall, it's going to be kind of chilly, but we are expecting cooler conditions to kind of take place over the next couple of days too, due to that cloud cover and that rain. So today, chilly with a few late showers into the weekend. We've got more rain, some thunderstorm activity expected. And then by the time we get to next week, we're looking cooler and calm. So really the next few days will be the rainiest, and then we are expecting quieter conditions. So today, cooler than yesterday, of course. I'm trying to think back on yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday was warm. We were in the 70s. Cooler today by about 10 plus degrees. We're in the upper 50s. It's gloomy. There's some showers. But Friday comes and we're going to have steady rain at times. Friday looks to be the wettest of the next couple of days, where we could see rain off and on kind of throughout the day, more likely in the morning versus in the evening, but it will be cooler too. High temperatures only around 54. And then you guessed it, we have a first warn on Saturday too. Rain for some, dry for others. I'll kind of walk you through Saturday's timing and where we could see rain versus not rain. But we're still cool around 51. Our average temperature this time of year is around 61, 62 degrees. So we're nowhere near that specifically on Saturday, unfortunately. But I'm glad that we're talking about rain and not, snow. So there's our glass half full for the day. So right now on radar, as you can see, we've got some, oops, sorry, I hit the wrong stinger. I meant to hit that one. So as you can see, we are getting some rain, some thunder, storm activity down towards the southeast. If we kind of take a wider look at what is happening down towards the southeast, you could see heavier rain is kind of moving through the southeastern part of Missouri. So right now we're pretty dry, but down to our southeastern counties like Clinton and Butler, Sedalia, seeing some rain with this system at this point. Over the next couple of hours, we're mainly going to see the best part of those rain and thunderstorm activity to be towards the southeast. So if we kind of back this up, the next couple of hours will be spotty for the rest of us. So about a 30% chance for some rain throughout the rest of this evening. So we'll remain cloudy. Spotty rain chances, hang on, and then we get into tomorrow where we're looking at kind of the highest rain chances all week. So 80% chance on Friday, first warn in place, 50% chance on Saturday. We are getting lower for Sunday at a 20% chance, and then by Monday of next week, we're finally dry. So as we walk through Friday, you are going to need your rain gear for the day. You're heading out the door in the morning, getting the kids ready for the bus stop, you're heading out to work, you're going to be seeing rain. So as we go through your morning, Friday, and into the afternoon, rain will be likely, maybe some isolated thunderstorm activity. By lunchtime, we're still seeing, more likely widespread versus scattered rain and maybe a few thunderstorms. And then by about 4, 5 o'clock, so when most of us are heading home for our Friday evening, starting to be more towards the southeast versus widespread across the area. So mainly if you're along and east of the I-35 corridor, more likely to see rain than others. And then we kind of get some spotty stuff by, Friday evening, Friday night. And then that takes us into our Saturday morning. So for the most part, it looks like Friday night is going to be drier compared to Friday during the day. I think Friday morning and the first half of the day will be wetter than the second half of the day. By the time we get to your Saturday morning, still seeing some spotty to scattered rain. It looks like at this point on Saturday, kind of I-70 is going to be generally kind of a cutoff for who sees rain and who doesn't. So we can't get out on our short range models to Saturday past 7 a.m. So that's why we stopped here at 7 a.m. But as we get towards, Saturday afternoon, this is one of our longer range models, so not as high resolution. Looks like for the most part to be, along and south of I-70. And then pushing out by the time we get to kind of Saturday late evening. With all of these rain chances, you may be thinking, how much rain are we expected to get? Well, you may have heard about, the once in the generation heavy rainfall flooding potential for the southeast. We aren't seeing that here, luckily. We're maybe by the time Friday late evening rolls around for our area, looking at a quarter to about 3/4 of an inch of rain. So still expecting to see measurable rainfall out of this, not like what they are seeing in the southeast and just into places like the Boot Heel. So, not as high or anywhere near the rain accumulations that they are forecasting there. And then as we get through Saturday, maybe tacking on another 1/10 or so. So by the time all of this comes to an end, we're expecting anywhere between about a quarter to about 3/4 of an inch. So that will tack on for our rain amounts this month. We've actually totaled about 1.1 inch for the month so far. And of course, it's only April 3rd, but April tends to be one of our wetter months, especially as we get into spring. So we usually average about 4 inches. So that will kind of put us around 1.5 inches so far this month. And so some of us are still in drought, so it'll be good to get some sort of, measurable rainfall there to help with those conditions. Right now, temperatures are sitting in the 50s. It's the upper 40s at KCI, 52 downtown in Lee Summit and Olathe. It's generally pretty gloomy out there. That's going to remain the case over the next, few days. So I think we will top out around 57, 58 this afternoon, but then we're going to fall pretty quickly. We get into tomorrow morning. Of course, I mentioned for your Friday morning, you're going to need that rain gear heading out the door. It'll be rainy. Temperatures are in the mid 40s. We're going to have an easterly, breeze 5 to 10 miles an hour. It becomes from the northeast by the afternoon. We're looking at 10 to 15 miles an hour and still some scattered rain around. We're only going to be, in the mid 50s. So it'll be cooler. That, planner throughout the day. Rain chances pretty much stick with us throughout the entirety of the day. I mentioned the first half of the day looking more wet than the second. Looks like we maybe start to dry out by the time we get to about 7, 8, 9 o'clock for your Friday evening. So a rather kind of rainy Friday. And then Saturday, we discussed, looks like the I-70 corridor will generally be a cutoff. We should get more info here within the next kind of 2 hours, hour and a half, when we start to get our new model runs in, which will show a little bit further about 6 hours later for Friday. So that will get us to, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, we've got temperatures in the mid 50s. I think we'll finally see a little bit of sun. I know we saw the sun yesterday, but it'll be nice to see the sun after a few days stretch where we're generally pretty gloomy. And by the time we get to Monday, we're still in the lower 50s. We see some sun. We dry out Monday, Tuesday, upper 50s Tuesday, upper 60s Wednesday. Wednesday will finally be back to our above average temperatures that we kind of got accustomed to about a week ago. So that's the latest for these rain chances that we've got coming our way. There's a lot coming our way. Rainiest day likely going to be our Friday. And so myself, Chief Meteorologist Luke Doris, will be with you through the rest of the afternoon and into the evening. We hope you join us as soon as 3:30. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your Thursday and Thursday afternoon.